go. A lot of fans had their sights set on this particular matchup, and I think a lot of the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu community really curious to see if this guy can make a run at a UFC world title.
He excites you because he's a guy that has come to the UFC with that background and has excelled. He's getting better every single time he steps into the octagon. And you know what? He's a guy that specializes in grappling. So when you're on the ground, you're in trouble. He knows that. He's comfortable there. He recognizes that if he can get you to the floor, you are in a heap of trouble. Let's see how he plans to do that tonight.
And he certainly was quick to acknowledge all the power and the skill on the other side, but this man has a composure and a maturity that belies his years, and we are excited to see him compete in a big setting here tonight.
Ilia, El Matador Topuria.
All right, so with much fanfare, Paddy the Paddy Pimblett makes the walk here tonight. When you look at this guy on film, a lot of different skills that he can draw from on fight night.
You know, Paddy Pimblett came into the UFC with a lot of hype. A lot of times, that hype can be overwhelming for young athletes, not Pimblett. Pimblett has not only reached that level and matched it, he has exceeded what anyone would have thought his career could have been. He is a tremendous grappler, big, strong, tough, and durable, and now he knows that he can take just about anybody's punch, and once he gets to the ground, he truly can dominate.
Paddy the Paddy Pimblett steps inside the octagon and is ready to fight. And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. All right, now for the main event introductions, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion of the world, Ilia El Matador Topuria. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Paddy the Paddy Pimblett.
Mark Goddard, our referee for this one, as good as any man or woman in the business. Right, two of the biggest names in the lightweight division, ready to engage. Ilia Topuria versus Paddy Pimblett. A lot of people are expecting a kickboxing match. We'll see how it plays out.
Yeah, Paddy's got to try to wrestle this guy. Ilia Topuria, for the time he has spent in the octagon, I don't know that I've been more impressed by an athlete that has called his shot and delivered on calling his shot. He's an amazing boxer, great wrestler. This fight will show who's the better of the two, and it's always great when we get an answer when two guys absolutely hate each other.
Topuria very measured on the feet, but man, when he chooses to close that distance, you better have your guard up.
I love Topuria's hands are always where they're supposed to be, and he's always controlling with his lead leg.
So not a ton of action here early, but a lot of high-level striking as the fighters try to get their reads.
Yeah, these dudes are trying to figure out how they want to approach this fight. It's a long fight, so you take your time and make sure you know exactly what you want to do.
Well, his corner's getting frustrated now. He just got touched with that lead hook to the head again.
That was a beautiful shot. You know, it comes at him so fast. At times, it's very tough to see because there's no wind-up with this guy.
Oh!
This is one of his best punches.
And walked right into that head kick a moment ago. Well, let's see if he goes to set up the hook again. He has really done a nice job punctuating his combinations with that hook tonight. Just over 2 minutes, round one. Well, I'm blind as a bat, but it looks like that's a cut. It is.
Yeah, you can see a little blood starting to come out there.
He's ever fought more on instinct in the octagon than what we're seeing here.
You can see that he has a clear mind. He's not thinking anymore. The instinct has taken over, and it's allowed him to charge out ahead of his opponent.
Well, nice job there a moment ago as he gets the takedown with relative ease.
Caught him sleeping, John. That was nasty.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. All right, half guard. We'll see what he can do with this position.
Wow, great instincts, John. Beautiful transition.
Hard ground and pound. Some swelling now starting to appear. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Pimblett. Round two next. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure, but nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
You okay? You good?
Second round underway. Nice feint there to the right by Pimblett.
Oh, man.
Man, is he evading effectively. He has become increasingly hard to hit.
And notice, John, he is...
Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on beat street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight. That leg kick hurt.
Oh, beautiful. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show. Continuing to attack the head as that diving punch lands.
Oh, my goodness!
Ilia Topuria lighting up the O2.
That was about as good as it could have gone.
So what a moment in this man's career. A huge finish in front of a capacity crowd. After party's gonna be on fire. How about it?
I mean, I'm just sitting here stunned because to watch a young athlete have a performance like this was really amazing. The finishing instincts, his ability to close the show, it was next level. It was amazing, John.
Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard's called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 32 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO, Ilia Topuria!
Well, could you imagine what the celebration is like in his hometown right now after he gets the TKO win tonight? He said he wanted to leave the judges out of it. Mission accomplished.